I am so used to being trolled, and I'm so used to constant judgment by the trade and things that what kind of films you make and what kind of a person you are. So there's constant perception of mine that I deal with.
My experience is always that it takes 5 minutes for you to get used to a format, and then once you're in that format, once the story is working for you, then the format doesn't matter beyond the point. You can shoot things on a cell phone, you can shoot them on an IMAX camera. If you're in the story, you're in the story.
And the glasses would come out and Anil Kapoor will come out, Jhagas.
After being in films for 40 years, 43 years, I need those kind of challenges to keep me going, Otherwise, that's one of the reasons that I'm so motivated till today, that I'm so hungry for my work, is I was constantly challenged by roles and filmmakers, and I'm always looking at my phone, and or if I'm not looking at the phone, so that some filmmaker will message me that I want to make a film with you, which is you have never done, this role you've never done. And that really empowers me, motivates me.
Everybody likes to take anything that's free. So we get offended at anything.
Hi, my name is Sudhir Srinivasan. I am the entertainment editor of the New Indian Express, and I am the editor of Cinema Express. Vikramaditya Motwane, Anil Kapoor, Anurag Kashyap, or should I call you Madhur Bhandarkar, as somebody does in this film. It's a pleasure to meet you all to discuss Netflix film AK vs. AK. Vikram, I want to start off by asking you about the choice of this genre for this film. And of course, your choice of working on diametrically different genres for each of your films.
Well, it's not like I was choosing a genre. I think I was just choosing the idea. I just thought that the idea, when it was pitched to me by the writer, Avinash Sampath, was just so exciting that I thought that, and the idea itself was so genre breaking that you're like, okay, let's just break a genre. So I honestly, I don't know what genre you can call this, but I just think it's a lovely idea and it deserved to be made. And that's what just one went and kind of did.
Right. Could you talk to me about the choice to dig into the real personalities of Anurag Kashyap and Anil Kapoor? And I ask you this because this story of a director who's trying to make it again, trying to kidnap the daughter of a has-been actor, could have well worked with fictitious characters too, no?
True. It could have, but I think there's a voyeuristic quality that it brings in when you're actually sort of like talking with real life, even though they're playing exaggerated versions of themselves, or a sense of like what people are expecting them to be when they are out in public. It's almost like they're playing those kind of versions, and I think, but still, I think there is that voyeuristic thing of like, oh my God, is this real? Is this not real? Did this happen? Did this not happen? I think there's just that engagement from an audience perspective is so much more when it's real. And I've seen it play, in fact, the other way. Because I've, on the Shah Rukh Khan film, The Fan, when I was watching Fan, and as I was watching it, I was like, okay, the suspension of disbelief for me was the fact that why is he not Shah Rukh Khan? Why is he playing Aryan Khan? What difference is it right now? If he's playing a movie star, might as well call yourself Shah Rukh Khan. I'm then more engaged. To sort of like say, oh my God, here's this is real, and this is, potentially happening. It could be in the future, in the past, or whatever, but it just increases the level of engagement for me, as opposed to calling them, to say it's fake.
Right.
I think, so it's it's worth an attempt. I think if at the end of the day, if either of them or both of them had said, "Hi, let's do this film, but let's play in a fake name," we might have done it that way. But I think that I was trying it, and they both said okay, so I went with it.
Also, it tells the audience about who they are when they're watching us.
Yeah.
Right. Anil, Anurag, did you guys have any concerns about, tapping into your real life identities to play this film? I ask you this because you're also bringing in other family members into this film as well.
Oh, yeah, no, even your parents are there.
Yeah, but you go ahead.
Okay.
You're risking more than me in this.
No, I think, sometimes there are certain scripts which come to you at the right time of your life, And when you're very secure about what you are, you're not delusional, you're comfortable within your skin. And I think it was just the timing was right, and Vikram came with the script. I liked the script a lot. And we just started, I felt it'll be a terrific film. And I said, let's get cracking. And that's the way I, went into the film. I was totally convinced about it. And I knew that this is the kind of film which you can't do it half-heartedly. You have to go either completely or just be out of it. So when I said yes to the film, I just went completely full hog.
Was it difficult for you guys to secure the consent of other family members as well? I'm assuming you did.
He did.
I had to go ask each of them. Both of them said, "We are doing it. You all figure out." So, I spoke to Harsh. I spoke to Sonam. I tried to speak to Sunita. I was and Ria. I spoke to Boni and I spoke to Anurag's parents. So yeah, I mean it wasn't that easy to try and convince Boni. I think Boni took the most convincing more than anybody else. I had to go meet him some 3 or 4 times because he again because he first couple of times I understand कि मैं क्या कर क्या रहा है तू समझ में नहीं आ रहा मेरे को. You're Anil's playing himself. I said yeah. And Sonam's actually playing herself. I said yeah. And Harsh is oh, so I think he said yes because he's like I said, everybody said yes. Why am I not saying yes? So
Anurag, Anil, I think both of you were terrific sports for, first of all, accepting this film and taking in as many digs as you guys do throughout this film. And I want to ask you this because I mean, let's face it, you guys are famous people, you guys are powerful, and how do you not let your ego get in the way of insults?
I think that was over and done with before the film started. Because once it begins, then you have to go all in. I'm saying all those things and insecurities and whatever you have to deal with it before. So also, I am so used to being trolled, and I'm so used to constant judgment by the trade and things that what kind of films you make and what kind of a person you are. So there's constant perception of mine that I deal with, which used to sometimes bother me, but now I've become like, okay, this is what people think I am, and that's fine. So more than me, Anil had a lot at risk because his persona is not like, he's seen as a very clean, he was an actor who was like, they used to say Anil Kapoor ka film matlab family film. Anil Kapoor's film means like you all can watch it, and he has been there for so long. The amount of all-around respect that he has. I have a cinephile respect. Normal audience thinks I'm the guy who's responsible for every abuse in the country. So, but for Anil is an all-around respect. So I'm saying for him to risk all that and get in there and do everything was inspiring for all of us on the set. Because when we used to go and shoot, we used to be awed by like how far he was going. With me, people expect. So they think like, yeah, hey, Anurag. Like, but for him, it was so much more, and that was inspiring us. Because on the shoot, on the set in the morning, he would come diligently. He would be wearing his glasses, very sincere, kya kar rahe, read the script, go through everything. Everything was done. Then the glasses would come out and Anil Kapoor will come out, Jhagas. So I'm saying that we saw this diligent man and then we saw this persona that came out. He said, chal, abhi karte, aa jao. So I'm saying it was just so empowering to see him do that. Then rest of the people, we are like, हम लोग को तो अपना ही को ऐसे ही किक मार के फेंक देना चाहिए साइड में.
Right. Anil, could I ask you to add to that? Because there's a lot that's being spoken about your acceptance of where this film was heading with your real life persona.
Yeah, but as I said earlier only, it just so for me it's always been the filmmaker, that I want to work with that filmmaker. For me, it's always been how do I raise my bar? How do I, risk something which is, and go into a territory which nobody has ever done. So that makes my life very exciting, makes my career exciting, motivates me. After being in films for 43 years, I need those kind of challenges to keep me going, Otherwise, that's one of the reasons that I'm so motivated till today, that I'm so hungry for my work, is I was constantly challenged by roles and filmmakers, and I'm always looking at my phone and or if I'm not looking at the phone, so that some filmmaker will message me that I want to make a film with you, which is you have never done this role you've never done, and that really empowers me, motivates me. Or if they're not like if they are not, so I would meet them somewhere and I would ask them. I said, कुछ करो यार मेरे साथ, कुछ काम करता है, अच्छे काम करते हैं. Let's have some fun, and I've just, so it's like that. So for me, it's always
And
been that. So
this was clearly you guys having a lot of fun. It
yeah,
seems.
yes, absolutely, yeah, a lot of fun.
Right.
Yeah,
I have to ask you, guys,
it's been
I'm sorry, go on.
it's been one of the most enriching journeys of my career. AK versus AK, yeah.
Right. How faithful were you to the writing of this film? Because was there a tendency for you guys to hash out some of these digs in person, saying, "Hey, you know what? I don't think we're talking about that film of yours. Maybe we should sneak in a line about that."
I think that was part of the rehearsal process. It's all part of the writing.
Everything was very flexible.
Yeah, it's all very flexible, and that's part of the writing process. We have there is a screenplay where we've sort of taken it, that gets refined. Anurag has written the dialogue, and he's of course taking information from his side. I've gone to meet Anil, and we've got information back. That's become more refined. We've sat through rehearsals and refined it even further, and on shoot refined it even further. So I think it's all part of the writing process.
Yeah, once the camera rolled, we were loose cannons.
Yeah.
Anil, Anurag, how important was the health of your off-screen relationship? How key was it to having this project happen in the first place? I ask you this because there are a lot of references to Alvin Kalicharan not working out. There are a lot of stories about who was unhappy about what, and I'm sure you guys are privy to all those stories as well.
I think we were very secure. And this is our relationship has been very healthy. I'm saying even with an Alvin Kalicharan, the whole, like as a filmmaker, when your film doesn't get made and you have resentment and you want to hold somebody responsible, that was for a couple of years. And that was also when I was in my zone, in my head, all against the industry and all against the star system and everything else. And slowly you become a producer, you become things, and you understand why things don't happen. And then a lot of clarification. Then you realize you stop holding somebody else responsible because he was not responsible for it not happening. He wasn't responsible for it not happening. There were other logistics. There's so many other things. But people won't tell me because I was very volatile back then. So to protect me, they would hide information from me because they didn't know how I would react. And, I was like a walking, talking, angry ball at that time. But it gets resolved. And over the years, like more than 10, 15 years, 10, 12 years, it's been very healthy and very secure and open. So, था कि ये भी करे, ये भी करते, वो भी कर, वो तो, and he has been part of my career in the sense that he was the one he was a massive star who came and gave clap for my first movie.
Yeah, he mentioned that.
Yeah.
He mentions that in the film as well.
And he has always been there supporting me or getting me support financially, so that at those my crucial years, in order to just go on and keep doing things. And he was the first one who believed in me. He is the one who saw my first film and reached out and said, I want to work with this guy. So that way, the basis of it is very healthy, and he was very objective and mature about it because he's been through it himself. He'll tell you about it.
Yep.
I like कि अनुराग को समझ में आएगा. It'll take time.
It'll take time.
It'll grow.
तो मुझे बोलते थे वो तेरे को गाली दे रहा है, मतलब देने थे, ठीक हो जाएगा.
But we used all that in the film.
In the film.
So there must have been a lot of space in this film for you guys to revisit a lot of what happened and sort of.
Actually, not much happened then. A lot of it was made believe for the film.
Yeah.
For AK versus AK. Really, not much happened then. It was just a film that didn't happen, and there's one day of crying and nothing. It really didn't happen.
And that's where the filmmaker and the writer comes in. What happens is takes those, and it is his imagination and how he writes it and how he conceives it, and makes the film engaging, watchable, and entertaining. And these things not really actually happen.
Over the years, Alvin Kalicharan not happening became much larger than all the other films happening.
Yeah.
So everybody, that poster keeps popping up on the internet.
Yeah.
Every 2-3 years, that discussion starts again. So that has become a myth and legend in itself. So it was good to use that.
Right. Of all the parties that could have been potentially offended by anything in this film. I'm assuming that you must not have imagined that the Air Force would be one of them.
Yeah.
Does this culture of powerful institutions taking offense cause it difficult for you guys to write stuff and make stuff?
See, I think it's always the intent, you know. When the intent is not to do that, and if it happens, then you sort it out amicably. कि भैया हमारी intention नहीं, I'm not playing an IFS officer. And I think all the institution, all people, even in census, at least I've had an experience where when you go and speak to them and explain to them, and they can see through your intent. So when they see through the intent कि यार हमारे दिमाग में ऐसा कुछ नहीं, हमने ऐसा कुछ किया नहीं है, and then they revisit it, and then we try to explain them, everything is resolved very, at least with me it has been like that, and everything has been resolved amicably and in a very positive way. So
And India, like everything, offense also is free, you know. Everybody likes to take anything that's free. So we get offended at anything. So
Right.
we can't get over offense.
With respect to the performances, it seems to me that Anil is doing a lot of heavy lifting in this film. Anurag, did you feel you had it fairly easy?
I had it easy. They made it easy for me because Anil is super fit and he's like, he's trained in his head. He started preparing physically and he's very prepared. And on the sets, on the days of running, he would come and tell me that. First thing he would say, listen, if there's a problem, I have a physiotherapist, I have a doctor, I have a trainer, everything else. And Vikram knew I don't want to run. So Vikram would happily keep me aside. He did all the running. He did all the physical taking it on himself. I was physically unfit for all that. So Anil had to do that. Emotionally also he had to do all the performance.
but,
and
out of the scene also.
But Anurag has promised me that after this film, that's what commitment he has given me, that he's going to become as fit as me, and we're going to do a film where we both are going to run together.
Yeah.
Right. Vikram, was there ever a worry that this found footage look of this film may test your viewers when watched for a while, especially when coupled with the lack of music in this film as well?
The confidence, if you have confidence in the story and you believe the story works, and I think it's just a matter of, making sure the story works. And then, from whatever I've seen, my experience is always that it takes 5 minutes for you to get used to a format. And then once you're in that format, once the story is working for you, then the format doesn't matter beyond a point. You could shoot things on a cell phone, you can shoot them on an IMAX camera. If you're in the story, you're in the story. And I think Blair Witch and Paranormal Activity and so many other films have shown us exactly that. After a point, it's literally the first couple of minutes that it really matters. And I think here, the aesthetic was something that is it's jarring in a couple of places, but really you get very, very used to it very quickly. And we've established it fairly early in the film, so it's not like it doesn't take you by surprise.
I noticed a lot of Hollywood references in this film. You mentioned Daniel Day-Lewis, there's Tarantino, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, there is Taken. What's going on with all of that?
Nothing, it's just fun. We are obsessed with Hollywood.
Yeah. There's a lot more Bollywood references.
Is obsessed with Hollywood.
There's also a lot more Bollywood references in the thing also.
Yeah, we are all obsessed. It's also a commentary on, film industry, the world that we live in today. If you take away the film industry from it, it's a society. Is that society with it's made fairly easy to make a film. It's just so simple to make a film because we have a camera. Everybody is making their own videos, TikTok, everything. And there's no sense of privacy. The most important thing. There's absolute total lack of decorum and privacy, which I think is the most important part of this film.
I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be asked a lot about what is fact and what is fiction going forward in many of these conversations. How do you propose to answer those questions, or are you just going to not clarify at all?
I think that'll be the fun part of it, and that's what films are all about, and creativity is all about. That you have these kind of conversations happen, and the longer they happen, the better it is for the film.
Right, fantastic. I enjoyed this film. Thank you so much for making this film. It was a very unique experience.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the conversation.
Thank you.